everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have a get ready with me. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, so this is also going to be a why wasn't I posting video. Kind of linking the two together. I figured we'd get ready and chat along about where I've been and why I haven't been posting videos. So let's go ahead and get started. I moved a little bit closer and now I'm just going to pin my hair back so it's out of the way. Just like that, just so I can get to my face. Today I'm just going to use my Milani Prime and Correct Primer. I am trying to use this up, honestly. There's a good chance I would repurchase another one. I want to try another drugstore primer though, currently. So I'm kind of trying to look and see what's out there, what's available, that kind of jazz. I have someplace I have to be tonight, so I figured this was a great way to get ready and just talk about my absence on YouTube. I kind of want to start off by saying that I do YouTube as a hobby. It's something that I do for fun. I enjoy doing it. Makeup has kind of become a hobby. It's become a little therapeutic for me in a way. It kind of reminds me to like take the time for myself, which after I had my son I kind of needed. Let me grab my foundation. I'm going to use the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation, ironically. I bought this to do a review and then I never got around to reviewing it. I think I talked about it a little bit in another video, but I do like this foundation a lot. I don't like it as a concealer, but as a foundation, it's pretty good. And I'm just going to use a sponge. Anyway, so that's why I do YouTube. And before I started YouTube, I really thought long and hard about what I wanted my channel to be and the kind of content I wanted to post and ideas for posting videos and all of that. So I kind of went in with a plan and everything was going well. I was to the point where I was debating about uploading more than once a week, starting to switch over my Instagram to being more makeup, all of that. And when everything that happened, I probably needed the therapy of makeup, but it didn't become a focus. And because I wasn't focusing on makeup, I wasn't wearing makeup, I wasn't buying makeup, I was not in that place mentally to film. And I'll explain a little bit more in detail why. I wasn't there. I know that I would not have provided good content. Not that my content's amazing, like I don't have that many subscribers. It's not like I'm making money off this or anything like that, but you know, it's not like I'm putting out award-winning videos, but I do have a level of content that I like putting out. You know, I want to put out new videos. I'm going to use the Maybelline Age for Wine Concealer. I like putting out new videos. I like putting out videos that I don't see all the time. And again, I just got to a point where financially, I couldn't really buy makeup. You know, I purposely went on a no-buy. So that also makes it a little bit tricky. For the month of July, I bought nothing. Not skincare, not makeup, not nothing. In June, all I bought was an eyeliner. And then when my no-buy was over at the end of July, all I've bought for August is some skincare and another eyeliner. I know, really? I bought two. And a mascara, because mine's getting old. So I didn't really buy anything. I didn't buy anything that I could do a review on. So it just makes it difficult to film any of those videos. And I had other ideas for videos, but it never seemed to come together. Mentally, I knew that even filming, I wasn't going to be in the right frame of mind to think or talk about makeup. I'm using the Dermablend loose powder to set this. To think or talk about makeup in a way that I feel like this is even a mess, but in a way that was going to be functional. Alright, so I just used the CoverGirl, what is this? The CoverGirl, it's in soft brown, Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. Anyway, so some of those things that affected kind of my mental well-being in order to shoot good videos, one of the things was I've been in school. I was in school when I started YouTube. So you're probably like, well, why does that matter? Well, if you have ever taken a college course, I was taking master level courses for an ESL endorsement. And if you've ever taken a course, most courses are run on a semester. Semester is 16 weeks. Where I go, they don't do semesters, they do quarters, which are 10 weeks, which are already pretty amplified and move at a fairly quick pace. Well, I knew I was going to be home in the summer. I only had 2 classes left for my endorsement. I said, you know what? Let's just do them both. It wasn't until after I signed up that I realized that the majority of classes, even though they have 10 weeks that they could do a regular class, for whatever reason, the majority of their summer classes run accelerated at a 6-week pace. So already they're cramming 6 extra weeks into 10 weeks, and now they're cramming another 4 weeks into 6 weeks. It was probably the craziest mental thing I've ever done to myself. I haven't been in school in a long time. It was very, very, very hard. I'm going to go ahead. I just used the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I haven't used this palette in a while, but this is the Lorac Pro 2, and this is what I'm going to complete my eye look with today. So I'm going to go ahead and just set my primer with this shade Buff. I just didn't realize what I was doing. And to give you an idea of how much work went into a week, mind you, a week. I was approximately reading 4 chapters in textbooks. I had about 9 online discussion questions I had to complete. I had, on average, for a week for videos, I had anywhere about 4 to 8 videos to watch at any given week. Usually they were anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour just to watch a video. I would have approximately 2 to 3 journals that I also had to read, 2 papers to write, and usually some form of a presentation or large project every week. It was a lot. It was a lot. Honestly, looking back, I don't even know how I did it. Honestly, one of the things I would love to tell the school is don't do that. Or tell your students not to take more than 2 classes. Honestly, I don't even recommend more than 1. I'm now going to go in the shade Nectar. It's this pinky shade. Because honestly, it got to a point where with all the information coming in, I was starting to lose track of what class I had read what in. So, I'm supposed to be citing sources out of a textbook, and I may get an idea for one of the papers I need to write, and I'm supposed to write on this topic in the textbook, and I can't even remember what textbook I got the information out of, what I read that was for this class versus that class. I tried to separate out as much as I could. Like I tried to just focus on one class for the beginning of the week and just try to get everything done in like 3 days for that class, and then tried to do like the other class at the end of the week. But that didn't always work out because like all the like 9 discussion questions I had every week. Part of the posting to the discussion question isn't just that you post answering the question, you also have to comment on 2 other people. So in essence, you're doing 18 responses plus your 9 questions. Well, the class that I was trying to do at the beginning of the week, if enough people hadn't posted, or if there was a week I was the first person who posted, I can't do my responses on that question. So now I have to remember to go back. So I had to take a lot of like notes for myself to even kind of know what I was doing. I feel like this one looks more brown. So that makes it difficult because you're kind of then at the beck and call of how quickly other people do the work. Like another part of it was like one of the responses is someone makes a presentation and you have to answer the questions they give in the presentation. Well, if somebody doesn't post their presentation till Friday, everything's due Sunday by midnight. I now have 2 days, which means I now have to do that. Well, guess what? There's like 5 presentations every week. So like some of that stuff made it difficult. It really did. It made it hard to stay on task, not lose track of where I was, not mix information. I'm cool doing the edge of my eye with this shade Cool Gray. So that was a bit of a struggle for me. Thankfully I'm a quick reader and I can kind of gloss back over and kind of remember what I read, but if you're not, that would take you forever. And it's hard. I'm at home with my son. He wasn't in childcare over the summer, so trying to work when he's home and he wants to go places and he wants to play outside and he wants me to play with him doesn't make it any easier either. For you moms in full-time college, Lord help you. I don't know how you do it. And so it was just rough. It was rough. I was hoping that I could do some of my work while he was napping, and he decided that he's not napping anymore this summer. It was great. So I did a lot of like late nights, and then I'm getting back up with him early in the morning. So there also wasn't a lot of sleep to be had. And all of my classes are online. So I'm literally spending so much time on my computer trying to do this and that. Alright, so this is my like finished matte look. I'm now going to take my favorite shade in this palette. It's this color Rosé. This is going to be the color I hit pan on. This is actually why I stopped using this palette, because I'm so sad that I'm going to hit pan on this color and I don't want to rebuy the palette for the one color. But I may, because I love that color that much. And of course I'm missing, we'll just use our finger. So anyway, so it kind of bogged down my time. A lot of my time was kind of spent to school. So that was a large struggle. That was a lot. And then when I actually had the time, I'm home with my son for the summer. It was the first summer we've ever kind of had together. So of course, I want to take him places and do things with him, and trying to fit in all of that as best that I can as a mom, and go places with him, and trying to be available for him. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of this cool gray again and just go slightly underneath. It's going to be a pretty simple, gentle look. Just going to kind of line my lower lash line. This is the Dose of Colors brush. I love this. I kind of wish they just sold these like separately. Because I think the brush is really good. I don't love their eyeshadow formula like so many other people do, but I love this brush. Alright, and then I'm just going to use the fluffier end and go into Nectar and just kind of buff that out. So that was a good chunk of my time this summer. And then I was job hunting. So I was trying to find another full-time job teaching. I submitted so many applications, so many full districts, so many multiple positions within a district, just really trying to get out there and like have a job for this fall. And so that was a big thing. If you are a teacher, I don't know how this is in other states, but in Illinois, the application is long. Most of them use Applitrack, so there's like essay questions that have to be answered, and stuff like that. So that gets a little time consuming, to say the least. I would say most of the time it's like a half an hour per application, so just trying to get all of those in. Now the nice thing is for multiple positions in a district, it's just one application, but a lot of times that means that there's more essay questions. I am going to grab my bronzer. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I forgot I had this brush. I'm going to pull it out. I've started using it again with this. This is what I like to use it with. This is the e.l.f. Large Kabuki brush. It's like pinched. This to me is so good for like using bronzer as contour and getting like along the hairline and like along the jawline. So, and I'm going to show you because I love it. I finished my classes. I got A's. Very exciting. Let me grab my highlight. I'm going to use the MAC Strobe Cream, and I'm just going to do as kind of a subtle pinky highlight today. And usually what I do with this, I have like the travel. Oh my god, that's way too much. Sometimes you go a little crazy. I don't want to waste all of it. Alright, so I just kind of dab a little bit, that's just way more than a little. And I'm going to try to wipe that off. That's probably too much. Alright. And just kind of tap it in a little bit. Right there. Little on this side. Little up here, and then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and better blend it because Lord knows I squeezed out too much. And that's just going to give me more of like a subtle highlight versus kind of a highlight. I do this occasionally. I know a lot of people use this under foundation, kind of like the Becca backlight one. I don't know why I don't like this as much under foundation. I prefer it. I'm trying to see if I got enough up here. I prefer it as a highlight when I'm looking for subtle highlight days. Next, I'm going to use my Milani blush. This is in Tea Rose. I really like this. It's definitely brighter. It looks very matte in the pan, but when you put it on, it does kind of have a light sheen to it. And I just realized I didn't grab a blush brush. The struggle is real today. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a blush brush. I passed my classes. I got, that's done. I'm officially done with school unless I actually go back and get a full master's. Part of the reason why I did the ASL endorsement in master classes was because if I do decide to go back, the then I kind of already have them, and I can just, you know, those are classes I don't have to do if I continue to go and get my ESL, which I might. I actually really kind of enjoyed getting my ESL. I really enjoyed the classes and the techniques that kind of came with it. More than I thought I would, and so it does kind of make me interested to just go and get a master's and finish it. But who knows? We'll see. The lighting just switched because it got real dark outside. So it's a work in progress. I'm gonna grab my Stila eyeliner. Hopefully this works. I did test it a little bit. I'm like running out of this. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner and my mascara. I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and then I'll be kind of coming right back. That is a lot easier to do not on camera, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with my Milani setting spray, which I have right here. This is my travel size apparently, have not opened. So I'm gonna wait until my mascara is dry. Alright, so my mascara and my eyeliner is on. I'm gonna go ahead before I use my setting spray, and I'm gonna put some stuff on my lips. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Lips in Spicy Blush. So yeah, so that's exciting that I finished. I enjoyed it, all except for the end. And I also got a job, so I will be a kindergarten teacher this year, which I'm so excited about. I think that's a great age because they haven't been too corrupted by society. We haven't completely sucked the creativity out of them, and they actually still enjoy going to school for the most part. So I'm happy with that age group. I really am. I think they are a very sweet age group. I'm trying to decide if I like this color on me. I always do this. I kind of go back and forth with it. I'm going to top it with a little bit of the Wet n Wild lip gloss in Aquarius. Just like right there. Kind of lighten it a little. I don't know if that really did anything, but whatever. And spray my setting spray. Ooh, that one has a good mist. Sometimes the Milani misters are a little hit or miss, so if you ever use one and you're like, oh, why do people like this? I use them all the time. This is my manyth bottle, and every mister is a little bit different, so just a warning. So this is my very light pinkish neutral look today. I'm kind of going for a very simple look. I have some parents I need to meet with, and I didn't really want to do anything over the top, so just wearing like a simple black dress. Not that you can see it. I got it off of Amazon. Love dress. Every dress I've bought on Amazon I have loved. But yeah, so now that all of that stuff is behind me, and I finished school, and I have a job, and I've worked out some of the personal things that have been in my life, now I'm starting to get back into working out, which I do enjoy because I feel better. I have a really bad ankle and bad headaches, and I found that it helps me sleep a lot better. So I've been trying to work out, trying to eat healthier, would really like to lose some weight. We'll see how that goes. And so I'm doing that, kind of have some things that I'm working on in a, you know, at home to like keep myself going. You know, I have a little bit more of a focus with the job, and just kind of have now been able to also really take some time, because school finished and I had like a week where I could start filming, but really I took that week to think about what I want to do content-wise on my channel. I want to bring you stuff that you're not going to see everywhere. It does seem like people really enjoy Get Ready With Me's, and I think that's because there's not that many makeup applications on YouTube, especially that stuff that's not over the top. Like, I feel like you see makeup applications and it's very like loud. or detailed, and I can't do that. I'm not an artist. I cannot like paint on my eyelids and make these cool designs. So it just seems like there's not as many get ready with me's or makeup things anymore. So I definitely want to keep doing those. I want to do more full reviews. So reviews of products that come out, and I've really taken the time to review them. I've taken the 2 weeks. I've used them in different forms. Kind of figuring out what to review. Personally, I'm not thrilled with some of the releases that are coming out. Seems like it's a lot of skincare. A lot of these brands are pushing skincare. And to me, skincare is very personal. If there is a skincare product that you really want me to review, please let me know. But, leave that in the comments, because I'm just not sure if I should review skincare, because I do think it's really dependent on your skin type and tone and what you're looking to fix. The next thing is concealer. Haven't really seen anything that strikes my fancy in that part. So I don't really know. I did debate about doing I swear Fenty just came out with a brow product. I debated about that one. So I'm not really sure. If there's a product that's coming out that you really are interested in, again, leave it below, because I'm kind of torn on what to review. I do think I have some new content that I haven't seen on indie brands, or brands that typically aren't heard about. So if you know of any brands that aren't common, are not talked about, don't really get the reviews when they launch products, definitely link those down below too, because I'm looking into a couple. I have 3 on my list that I think I'm going to kind of buy some products, try them for a while, and give a review on. Because I think there needs to be more love to brands we don't hear about. And I think it's great that we have easy access to brands with Ultas and Sephora's and online shopping. But for me, like personally, it's hard to know what's out there if no one talks about it. That's definitely some stuff that's kind of on my radar to launch. So we'll see. It's going to be a wide range of stuff. I have a list of stuff that I want to bring to you. I don't want to tell you too much, because you're just going to have to wait and see. But I hope you enjoyed this little life update. Get ready with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.